Hey everyone, welcome back to some World of Tanks after a bit of a break from it. We're going to switch gears here on the channel a little bit. There's going to be a few days that actually don't have videos every once in a while, but I'll talk about it a little bit later on during a quieter part of this replay. But this tank here that I'm driving is the WZ-111 Model 1.4. This is the Chinese Tier 9 heavy tank. And, well, if you've ever played the Tier 10, or the T10, the Russian Tier 9 heavy, then you'll find this to be a rather familiar experience, the biggest difference being the gun. Otherwise, this tank is roughly as fast. I would say it traverses somewhat similarly. It's got the same tough turret, but not the best hull in the world. This gun, however, compared to the T10, the T10's gun does 440 alpha. This gun does 490, but also has a little bit less penetration, so there's kind of a damage penetration trade-off. And the gun doesn't actually perform quite as well itself either on the WZ-111 here. So that's a bit of a trade-off. Don't get it confused with the Tier 8 WZ-111. That's a different tank. The same but different. Much different, but also the same. Never mind. But if you get this tank, the first piece of equipment I would recommend you get is the WoT ammo rack. And the first skill you train on, I guess, your loader that has the skill would be WoT ammo rack. Why? You might find out later on. We'll see how that goes. But there's so many games. Ooh, nice hit, 527. That's satisfying. But there's so many games in this thing where I get shot once, get my ammo rack damaged. Get shot a second time, get my track blown off. Get shot a third time, ammo rack damaged again. Crap, wish I had 2 repair kits. I was so close to carrying a second repair kit rather than a automatic fire extinguisher, which you can do. You can carry a premium and a standard repair kit, but that sucks because if you get set on fire then you're pretty much SOL. You're dead. I'm seeing here on this flank right now, I am very alone feeling. Both the allies that came with me have died, all 3 of them. So I'm just going to slowly back up here, and if I can find a depression in the ground, that would be great. This thing doesn't have the best gun depression. I think it's -5 degrees. I might be right, or might be wrong. I might be right too. But I'm just going to back up here, assuming that these guys are going to push up after they realize that. So I'm going to hold my ground here and be a little bit patient. And just kind of hope the northern flank does not fall. You can see Bruiser's in the T-54. He's off fighting in the north. They have their hands full right now too. They've got a few TDs up there, a couple of heavy hitters, another T-54 E1, and a Grill 15 hidden somewhere in the background, and you can hear my phone going off in the foreground, which is amazing for professional video making, right? Well, hey guy. Ooh, that's so satisfying whenever it rolls above average. I could swear this gun rolls below average more than anything, but apparently not. And luckily now I have a T-30 who came here to help just in the nick of time, just as the whole mob decides to push up to this corner. And now we are going to make them pay. 460, a bit of a low roll. This gun can roll a little bit over 600 with a high roll with armor piercing. So I've seen 1 600 damage roll. That's the highest I've seen so far. And I've played this thing probably only maybe 2 dozen times at this point that I'm recording this. This battle is probably my 6th battle-ish in this tank. But yeah, definitely get that WoT ammo rack. After that, I would say a rammer, and then your call, I guess. I'd probably get something to help you out with aiming. But as we fight this off, I'm still looking in the north, seeing what's going on. Bruiser has fallen, fortunately. With a couple T-30s up there, though, it's not too tough to get taken out pretty quick. And that Jagdtiger, I don't know how I managed to punch through the front of his hull. I didn't think that was going to go through, but that's all I had, so I decided, what the heck, I might as well try. Especially with this gun having a little bit less penetration than most of the other Tier 9s. 244mm penetration, which is still respectable, but for a Tier 9, especially if you're fighting against Tier 10s, can be a little bit painful. And ooh, that Type 61 just made a big mistake, got nailed a couple times for it. We hit this Patton. Come on, let's give it a try. Stays tracked. Looks like he used his kill already. Oh, and he died right before we could shoot him. T-30 just took him out. A little bit of help. Let's see if we can get through this Jagdtiger again in the same spot. Not that time. Well, just like damage, your penetration can also vary by 25%. So if you have, what was it, 244? Yeah, 244mm penetration. Your penetration roll could be 25% above that or 25% below that. Alright, this guy, as long as I don't miss the shot, he is very dead. And so far I've taken no damage, which I'm amazed by. I've only been shot at twice. Both were the Yog Tiger and ricocheted. Must have hit my turret, so I'm rather lucky they bounced still because my hull is kind of squishy. Actually, looking at the mark on the front of my hull, looks like one of them did hit the hull itself. And this T-71, he must have been convinced that he was going to die regardless, because he just decided, you know what, I'm just going to YOLO a T-30 and a WZ-111 that are just have nothing else to distract them. If you're a light tank driver, you want to let something else distract you. Alright, now where are these two Type 61s? There's two of them over there. Both of them are a one-shot kill. We've got one at 190 health, one at 406 health. That's one shot for me. And I'm still at full health. I could push forward, but I'm afraid that they're going to be able to ambush me. I'm afraid that they're going to be able to outspawn me, or there's a Grill 15 back there somewhere, or that the Artie is going to be ready to hit me, or something like that. And there's one of them on the hill now. I'm seeing that. T-30 and friends have taken care of the enemy T-30 back there. So let's see if we can go hunt this guy down. But oh, there's Artie. Yeah, see, Artie was back here. I honestly forgot all about that. Ooh, and there's a Grill 15. That's scary. Only thing scarier than not knowing if a tank's there is knowing that it could be there. Oh, and we rolled low, so Artie lives. That seems to happen all the time when I shoot Artie for some strange reason. But now he's a one-shot kill. We have a WZ-132 coming in. T-30 is still behind us, sort of, to kind of support us. Anyway, to try to. Looks like that Type 61 has bailed. Probably off to my left there somewhere. But as we're going through a bit of a slower part here, and the after the WZ-111, or 132, WZ-132, killed Artie there. So what's going on the channel in the next few days? Well, remember a few months ago in a World of Tanks video, I told you there was machinima that I was going to have ready for you in a couple weeks. Well, yeah, as I said, that was a few months ago. It's ready to go. Either tomorrow or the next day, it's coming out. It's going to be awesome. I'm still not sure what I'm going to name it, but it's a machinima, which is basically a music video, sort of, but not really in this case. I'll let you see. Hopefully you guys like it. I put many hours into this thing, probably like 30 plus hours, I would say. Hey, there's that Grill 15 back there. But I'm going to say that the channel over the next couple weeks is going to switch from quantity, with tons of spin tires videos and stuff like that, to a little bit more quality. And I say quality because videos I put more time into. I've started a vanilla Minecraft server, Skyblock, with a bunch of the clan guys. So there's going to be a few episodes of that. Hey guys, hey, who wants to get shot? Nice snapshot, nice. And I'm going to be putting some episodes of that together. I've got some music in there. I've already got the first two episodes edited. They're going to be coming out after the machinima, one at a time, probably every other day. I'll probably have 4-ish of them in total. We'll see exactly how much exciting stuff goes on up on there. And then it looks like next week, Minecraft Story Mode is coming out. That's next episode. That doesn't look too amazing, to be honest, but I mean, I've already got it purchased, and some people are really enjoying it, so I'm going to at least give it a try. I liked the last episode. That was kind of neat. So hopefully it'll be good. Hopefully I'm wrong. But I watched the trailer, and it looks, we'll see. Here I am, like, downvoting my videos already. T-30, what are you doing? I'm really nervous for you. I know somebody should push, but take a peek, but I don't know if the T-30 is the right tank to do it. I'm seeing our base now is in big trouble. I need to get back there. I don't know how I'm going to do that, though, because it's a couple T-30s. But also, we recorded a 4-player spin tires map, but I watched it back after, and the audio it's kind of unusable, so I'm going to have to scrap that. I'll probably do a live stream at some point in the next couple months. I say couple months because I'm not being too generous and saying, hey, I'm going to do it 3 days from now. But hopefully that'll work out better next time, and I won't have to scrap it because of stupid audio issues. Oh, hello there. Would you like to get shot? Nice. That was a lucky hit. Cherry Tears can be 2-shot apparently with this gun, as long as you don't roll low for both of them. And of course more Prison Architect is going to come to the channel. Alright, is he going to be dumb enough to peek over this hill and let me shoot him? I mean, if he's going to spawn me, then he can just peek up and then back down. Because there's a couple T-30s on cap behind him, so I'm not pushing up there, not a chance. And, well, I've got my T-30 buddy. There's a Grill 15 over there. Is this Grill 15 going to be silly enough to peek around there? He is! Perfect! Thank you, guy. Alright. So they slowed down the cap a little bit. The enemies did, by the looks of it, probably to let them try to kill us. T-30 back there is in some trouble. The Type 61 is there. Maybe I can finish him off. Come on, 61. Peek back around that corner. Oh, something bounced off that tank beside me, that corpse. I'm a little bit scared. I'm turn my tank around, see if I can take out this Type 61. But luckily, I'm still at 1,400 health points here, so nothing should be able to kill me in one hit. Right? Not if a Grill 15 ammo racks me from across the map. Well guys, like I was saying, lots of stuff going on the YouTube channel in the next few weeks. There's going to be less videos, but hopefully there'll be videos I put more time into. So hopefully you'll enjoy them at least as much as the previous ones, and we'll get back on track here a little bit. So bear with me. The WZ-111, get yourself a WoT ammo rack. The Chinese tanks are known for having weak ammo racks, but I find this thing to have an even weaker one than anything I've played prior to it. But I don't know, let me know what you think about the Chinese tanks in general. I feel like they're a little bit underloved, but I really like the Tier 8, the 110. IS-2 was okay, and I am liking this thing. It's just a little bit different because it does have a slightly slower gun. But anyways guys, thanks for watching. I will see you next time. Bye!